Hey, good morning, Eddie G's Music World. Been a while since I have done anything with live streaming of any kind. I figured I would do it for the first time in a month, about. And I'm going to be discussing the lyrics of Stairway to Heaven now. I could add the music and go through all that, but I don't really feel that it's important to actually play the song because everybody knows the song. There's my cat in the background with Corey. Hi, Corey. You're on the video. So I'll just get right to it. I mean, it's an overplayed song. Everybody knows it, but let's see if I can find something in the lyrics that is of interest to those that are listening and looking. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. Now that is a line that kind of makes me think she's very like into items like things, like she wants to be a status symbol because she thinks all that glitters is gold, so she wants everything. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. I'm assuming it's something to do with maybe heaven being the end of the road, death potentially. Like, I didn't look up the lyric meaning, I'm just doing my own interpretation. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. So it's showing a woman that's feels whatever she wants she can get, and even if the stores are closed, she'll still be able to get what she wants. So that is what I think about that line. um Ooh, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. What would stairway to heaven be? It has to be like going to, when you die, it's a way to get to the heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure because sometimes words have two meanings. Now that's a tough one. I really don't know what it is that is about. I'm trying to think. Two meanings. So maybe the sign says something, and then she interprets it differently. That's obviously what this is supposed to mean. I'm pretty sure Robert Plant wrote the words to all this. Maybe there was somebody else too. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of her thoughts are misgiven. Could be that Robert Plant is discussing something very peaceful, but sometimes it means something else too. So maybe I should call Robert and maybe he'll explain it to me. I don't think he will. On and on we go. Eddie G's Music World. It makes him wonder. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Could it be he's talking about his life? I don't know. It's like 52 years ago. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west and my spirit is crying for leaving. Sounds like somebody just wants to get away from where they are. Maybe just something about his situation while writing this that he wants to go to the west. Now the west could be United States, could be anywhere else, or it could just be figuratively to the west. I don't know. Um, Next, in my thoughts, I have seen rings of smoke through the trees and the voices of those who stand looking. It's kind of a very cosmic discussion, cosmic line. He's seen something that's hard to see, like he's looking through trees, and people are watching whatever he's looking at. Okay, I don't know who these people are, but the voices of those who stand looking at something that is he's seeing through the trees. So it makes him wonder, really makes me wonder. We're back to that. Seems to be a theme. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune. Now, call the tune, it kind of means like you're telling somebody to play a certain song. Then the piper will lead us to reason. So we all call the tune, and the piper, who's the guy who does the flute, often in some old style writings, he will lead us like the Pied Piper with the rats. So if I understand correctly, it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason. So it's like we're looking for some reason. Hold on, I'm gonna take a 30-second break and try to alert anybody on Twitter about what it is that I'm doing. Okay, just gonna try to attract whoever's out there. Okay, Eddie G's Music World returning to the lyrics. How many minutes have I been doing this? Let's see. Only 5:39. Okay, I'm gonna keep rolling. And a new day will dawn for those who stand long, meaning who are still alive, maybe. And the forest will echo with laughter. Now that part I don't know. The forest will echo. So people are laughing for those people who stand long. Some people are laughing. Oh, whoa. We already know what that means. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow. Now, I should have relooked this up because I once looked up what a hedgerow was. Bustle is hustle and bustle, so activity, I guess. Now, I forgot what hedgerow means. I knew I had to check something out, but I don't know. Don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen. Not quite sure. Not quite sure what's the meaning of that. Oh, the phone is ringing. 1 second. Here. Hello. Hello, Mama. Helen. I'm sorry about that. Real life happens. Somebody called. What can I do? Okay, back to the action. Uh, just a spring clean for the May Queen. I'm trying to figure out what the bustle. Maybe it's cleaning. I don't know what the May Queen means. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Now, this has inspired me many times in my life because a lot of times I've made mistakes on roads and different directions. But there's in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. So maybe it's a message to those that are doing the wrong thing or not doing everything correctly. They can switch to a different road and help their lives or the situation. Um, okay. And it makes me wonder, oh, whoa, we know that one. Your head is humming and it won't go. In case you don't know, the Piper's calling you to join him. So again, it's about following. It's the Pied Piper situation, the Pied Piper scenario where he would start blowing in his pipes and then the people would follow him. So that's some kind of clarity that he's pointing out. Looks like it to me. Dear lady, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know your stairway lies on the whispering wind? So, in other words, if it lies in the wind, that means it's not real. Because if you say, can you hear the wind blow? Your stairway lies in the whispering wind. So you're kind of like out exposed for whatever things happen to you because you do not have the security of an actual sturdy stairway to heaven that he's singing about. And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our soul. So maybe the things shadows means like what you've done, like it's behind you. So maybe it's bigger than our soul. The shadows referring to, I'm gonna say, the life that's been lived already. So he's looking back. There walks a lady we all know. I guess it's the same lady with going to heaven, who shines white light and wants to show how everything still turns to gold. So she's very much trying to make an example that the things that she wants are real. Because she still insists that everything will turn to gold. She wants to shine light on that. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last. Must be the Pied Piper's tune again. When all are one and one is all. When all are one, one is all. That's just cosmic stuff. To be a rock and not to roll. So be solid. Don't roll. Stay where you are. Rock is solid. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Look, it's a song that had it been a single, would have been to number one for many weeks, like a Hotel California situation. But they didn't release it as a single. They had a lot of songs that were classic that were not singles, so were not quote unquote hits. Like the Who has a lot of classics like that that not they were not technically hits, but they were popular anyway, like Pink Floyd and all these guys. So that's why you don't see it on the charts. They never released it as a single. Back then, there was no downloading. There was just you buy the record, you plunk it on your turntable and tapes or whatever. Nowadays, an album comes out, and if they're big like Taylor Swift, she re-recorded all her album and the whole practically, if not every song, shot up the charts again because she had the rights to the song. So I just figured I would take a shot at it at Stairway to Heaven with Led Zeppelin. I know it's been redone. Those type of things have been done many times, but I thought since it was a classic that it would be worth talking about. And there are sites that explain the meanings of these words, but I didn't want to do that because then I'm just reading off a page. I just want to use my own imagination and interpret the words in my opinion of what they probably meant. And I hope that was of some interest to anyone that would be listening. This is Eddie G's Music World signing off for August 6, 2023.